Harvard University students and groups are trying to backtrack on their support of a letter blaming Israel for the mass slaughter of its own people by Hamas terrorists. At least a dozen business executives want to know the names of these students so they won't hire them. Bill Bennett with us this morning. Bill is a Harvard alum. What happened to your school, Bill?
You know the motto of Harvard? Veritas.
Yeah,
truth.
Right.
Truth. The truth has been disregarded for the sake of ideology. By the way, those students who have changed their opinions have not changed their opinions based on seeing what the truth is. They've changed their opinions because they're worried about losing their jobs. That's a very different proposition. Look, when the university faculties decided that ideology was more important than truth, this is where the corruption began. And there is nothing more powerful on a mind than an ideological conviction, an ideological commitment that keeps you from seeing the truth. And I'm sorry to say that's what happened at Harvard.
And other universities, other elite universities
Yes,
across
sir.
the country, around the world.
Yes,
in
University
fact.
of Washington. Yep. Australia, University of Washington, as you had on earlier with Jason. And no, universities everywhere. This is part of the cult of the universities. Julian Benda, in the 1920s, wrote a book called The Treason of the Intellectuals. And he was prescient about what would occur, and it has occurred now. You know, when we look at these polls, Stuart, 18% are not on the side of the Jews. 18% of Americans, where are they? How could they possibly not be on that side?
Yeah,
it's because they've had the, quote, benefit of a higher education.
But perhaps a more important subject to talk about, Bill, is ACT scores have fallen to the lowest level in 32 years. Why is that? I mean, maybe the pandemic played a role, but is something else going on?
It's time we stop blaming the pandemic on everything. These numbers were heading down before the pandemic, went down during the pandemic, and have gone down since the pandemic. Look, the schools stopped teaching the fundamentals. One of the reasons is back to the colleges. When the colleges stopped requiring tests and standards and for students to know things, guess what? The schools decided not to teach them. So there's a synergy there that matters. Yeah, you're right. In the long run, this may be more important. The Chinese are studying calculus. Our kids are struggling with algebra at the same age. We've got to fix this. We've got to fix it soon. School choice, improved content, much more accountability in the system.
And please de-unionize our public schools, if that would be possible.
Yeah, that would help. But if you can't, then get out and get to a charter school and get to another kind of school. There are a lot more choices for Americans than there were before. And one thing that COVID did was point up what the interest of the teachers' unions were, and that is the interest of teachers, pocketbook interest of teachers, vacation interest of teachers, not the learning and well-being of students. And that is a shame. That is a real shame.
It is indeed. Bill, thanks for being on the show today. Come back soon, please.
Yes, sir. Veritas. Truth.
Veritas, indeed, yeah. I'd forgotten that. Thanks very much. I appreciate it.